It's Annalisa and welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about time and how does time really play in this energetic connection that you are in. So if you are listening to me, you would be the divine feminine, because the divine feminine is typically the one that is the chaser, while the divine masculine is the runner. And that is just the way the connection is. The divine feminine will always be the chasing energy, and the divine masculine will always be the pulling energy. So what's really important is that you neutralize the energy, and the divine feminine is always the one that manages the energetic field, because you're one soul, right? You're a one soul, and the divine feminine neutralizes that energetic field. So how does time really play in this connection? And I often hear through my coaching regarding time, and many divine feminines being worried about their age and how it's going to influence their connection. And again, the divine feminine can be male or female, because in this connection, I'm talking about energy, not the actual gender of your connection, because it's irrelevant. It's strictly energy. So time, as we know, is not the same in the metaphysical, in the universe, in the 5D. As we know, time is not the same in the upper realms. Time is an illusion. Everything is going on at once. And it's really hard for the mind to understand that, because in this society, in this world that we are in, everything is about time, right? Everything revolves around the clock, and there's a time that we put on everything. I do hear from others about, oh, it's going to be too late. I'm not going to be able to have kids by the time he or she gets back together with me. I'll be too old, and so forth. And it really isn't about that. This is your awakening. This is not about time. And it's all about divine timing as to when the both of you, divine feminine and divine masculine, will come together in union. But you can't make this journey out to be union. So the most important thing is to know that your divine masculine came in to help you come back to who you're meant to be. And there is no time to that. And you'll only stress yourself and stay in pain when you have a time frame that you want your divine masculine to come back to you. So letting go of any time frames, because your soul is eternal. When your soul decided to split, it's been eternal ever since. So, and it will be eternal forever, because you're already together and you are already one. So whether you're together in the 3D or not is irrelevant, because this journey is so much bigger than that. And I know that many of you out there want the 3D union to happen. And I believe that 3D union can happen for twin flame pairs in this lifetime, especially if you've met your divine masculine and they have activated you. I believe that you can be together. However, there are soul contracts that have to take place. So I also believe that if you don't do the inner work of coming home and realigning to your truth, then it's going to prolong the union, and that could be in another lifetime. But I do believe that if you do the inner work and you come back to the present moment, you come back to the energy of love, then it is meant for you to be with your divine masculine. Because why else would you go through all of this just not to be together? But I don't think it's going to happen in a month or 2 months. I think it takes quite a while to realign to your own journey. And everyone's journey is going to play out a little bit differently. And you can't hold yourself to a time frame, because that's going to keep you stuck and it's going to keep you in pain. And that's not what this journey is about. This journey is about you. The more that you bring the energy back to yourself, the more inner work that you're doing, and the easier this journey becomes, and the less painful that the mind has to go through, right? And allowing it to be a time frame. And I don't think we can put any time frames, and I don't think any of us, as psychic as many of us are, and as many gifts as you may have that have been developed, none of us really knows what's going to happen. Yes, we can have insight, right? And yes, we can tune into our intuition, but we really don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. None of us can say when union is going to happen and what time frame that's going to be. We can assume, we can have predictions, but we really don't know. So it's really important to always bring it back within yourself, right? And not seeking outside predictions or readings as to when union is going to happen. It's going to happen in divine timing. And no one really knows when divine timing is, right? For some, it's going to be in a year. For others, it's going to be in 3 years. For others, it's going to be in 10 years. And it's irrelevant when it's going to happen, as long as you live your life to the fullest. And that is what this journey is bringing you back to come home to your heart center, to come home to where your soul is, and live every day in peace and joy to the best of your ability, regardless of what's going on outside of you in your environment. And it's going to look different for everyone. So let go of the time as to when union should happen, because that's going to keep you up here in mind. And this journey is teaching you to be present, to be right here, right now, in the now moment, and accepting and allowing what's happening and going with the flow of the now moment, and not to look behind and not to look ahead. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't plan for things, right? You can still plan to go shopping and do things, or vacations, or meet with friends and things like that, but with your divine masculine, not assuming that, you know, if I do my inner work, we can be together and then we can still have kids in 3 years. You have to let all of that go and accept and allow what's happening, and come back to yourself, come back to your heart center, come back to peace and joy, and let go of any attachments that you still have with your divine masculine. That is your awakening, which is what this journey is to help you come back to yourself and to really release those core wounds, and really look at what's still triggering you. Triggers is a big part of recognizing your wounds and learning to release and allow the beautiful divine light to come and allow your strengths to strengthen. So this journey is so much bigger than just the physical, right? The physical vessel that you are, that I am, right? And the mind that wants to know everything and wants to plan everything. Just let go of all of that and come home to you and connect to your divine, connect to the Creator. And when you do that, everything will work out the way it's supposed to. So letting go of attachments and surrendering to the universe. I've created 2 short activation / meditations that is brand new on my website. I'm going to link it on this video, so feel free to check it out. They're very inexpensive, and if you need some help with surrendering and detaching, I think you will love them. But yeah, just letting go of the time, because there is no time in the upper realms. Everything is happening at once, and it's about energies. So when you raise your frequency and your vibration, you're going to magnetize everything that is in your highest timeline. So keeping your vibration up is going to be really key in this connection with your divine masculine. But let go of any time frame that you think should work for you, right? Because the divine may have something else planned. And also your divine masculine has lessons to go through as well, just as when you're in separation, you're going through lessons as well. So yeah, I hope this has helped. If you need more help, I do have a website, inthehiddenkingdom.com, and feel free to check out the new activations, meditations that I created. Sending you all so much love.